Good evening, my crafty friends. Grandma Kate, welcome to Grandma Katie Crochets and Knits. Sometimes I quilt too, but that's a different channel. You'll have to watch that somewhere else. Anyway, as you will see in this video, I went shopping at two different Walmarts. I've been doing a series on yarn shopping in my area. So the two Walmarts that are very, very close to me, as you will see, both have almost the exact same yarns, with the exception of Bernat Future yarn at Walmart B. Now, the Bernat Future yarn is recycled acrylic, recycled wool, and recycled chenille yarns. A couple of weeks after I videoed the shopping trip, I went back for a different type of yarn for a different purpose, but I happened to see the Bernat Future display, and it was almost completely gone, and they had already marked it down to $5 a skein. Now, I did not purchase the Bernat Future because they didn't have any colors I was interested in. Excuse me. If they had, I probably would have bought some of that, but they didn't have colors I was interested in, and they didn't have enough of the acrylic yarn that I would like to have had to make anything out of. So that's why I didn't purchase it, because if they replenish the Bernat Future yarn, I would like to purchase some to see how good it crochets. I would like to do a yarn review on it to see how good it is. Anything about it, that's the first time I've ever seen it displayed on shelves or seen it anywhere. So I would like to know how it crochets and what it's like, and how well it goes through a knitting needle or a crochet hook and that type of thing. So you may be seeing that in a video in the near future. So anyway, my next video will be yarn reviews from all of the yarns I have purchased between January and April, what I have either done with it or plan to do with it. And I believe that is it for now. And then in a couple of weeks, we will go shopping at Hobby Lobby. And I promise to do better with my video abilities with my phone. I usually do not have someone going with me, and it's difficult I don't have anything to hold my phone to stabilize it so that it's not drifting around and all of that. So it's difficult for me to show you the shelves in a manner that doesn't make you dizzy or make you think I'm dropping the phone all the time and stuff. So I'm going to apologize for that up front. I do need to get better equipment. I need to get like a stick or something to help me with those things. So, and I do know that. So anyway, I promise to do better with my shopping videos if I can help it. Anyway, if you like my videos, if you like the comment, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have comments or questions, and I will do the best I can to get back with you as quickly as possible. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Bye. P.S. If it appears that this side of my face is swollen and I have a bruise, you will also see that my eye is bruised. No, I was not in a fight. Nobody hit me. Okay, what happened was a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, I was taking out my trash, put my trash in the dumpster, and turned around to come back up the driveway to come in my house, and I tripped over the sidewalk and landed on my face and went to the ER to make sure I did not have a concussion. I did not have a concussion and nothing was broken. Okay, but my face is still healing up and it is still swollen and still numb right here. So just in case you have a question about that, that's what happened. Okay, it was just one of those clumsy things that sometimes happens to people. We're not always graceful about how we do things, and that was one of my ungraceful moments, taking out the trash. So that should answer your questions about that. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great week. Well, hello everybody. It's Grandma Katie coming from Walmart today. So I am doing a series on yarn shopping. A couple of weeks ago, I went to my local Dollar Tree, my favorite Dollar Tree. There are 8 of them in my area, but there's one in particular that I like to shop at. So I did one there. And then last week, I went to Ollie's and to Michael's. So this week, we have 2 local Walmarts. I'm going to label this one as Walmart A and the other one as Walmart B. So today I'm shopping at Walmart A. Tomorrow I will shop at Walmart B. So come along with me. I have some personal shopping to do first, and then I will go to the yarn section, and let's take a look and see what's in the yarn section, what kind of crafts and goodies they have. Okay, I will see you in a minute. All right, so I'm in Walmart A, and this is what the craft section looks like. So it looks like they might be restocking on the crochet hooks and knitting needles. So there we are with that. They don't have any crochet hooks, so not sure what's going on there. But it looks like the knitting needles have been restocked pretty well. They have the circulars as well as the straights. So that's a good thing. This is a good thing. And they have the scrubby yarn, as you can see. And then they have those of the mandala yarns. They have, looks like a couple of shelves of them, which is quite nice. Let's see, what color is this? This is called Cool. So there's that. That's like grays and blacks and a little bit of brown colors in there. And this one is called Harmony. Look at all those pretty blues in that. Look at that. And then this one is called Sea Green. And all of these are worsted weight. Takes looks like a a size G or 4mm knitting needle, or a size I crochet hook for those. Aren't those pretty? Look at those. And that's the mandala gradient. Oh, there's a pretty one. Here's a mandala ombre. Look how pretty that one is. What color is this? That's called Zen. 5.3 ounces or 150 grams, 344 yards, 315 meters. And it's also a 4-weight, the same specs as the other one. They have mandala sparkle. How pretty is that? This is called Draco. Look at the colors in that. Now this is a mandala baby, and this one is called Diagonally. Look at how pretty that is. That's a baby yarn. Oh, that's the same color as the other one. Oh, this one is called Aquila Premier Bloom yarn. Look at how pretty that one is for $5.97. It's called Hydrangea. Look at the pretty colors in that. That would make a pretty spring afghan or something. Called Wildflower. And look how pretty those colors are. This one is called Gerbera, colored 203506. And it's more like the colors are sporadic in there, so I'm not sure. But that's a Bloom Chunky Big. These are 5 weights. The Bloom Chunkies are 5 weights. Those are all Bloom Chunkies. And we've got Peaches and Cream on the cones. I like to get those because I make the dish scrubbers. And they make lots and lots of dish scrubbers. And then, Peaches and Cream, because from what I understand, Lily's Sugar and Cream has gone out of business. They are no longer making yarn, but the Peaches and Cream is. And this right here is one of my favorite colors. This is called Oasis. So what I like to do is get a color like this with all these pretty colors in it. And then I find a solid color to go with it, like that red would be really pretty with it. Or this really pretty green. So I crochet up the dishcloth and then put a solid color around it. Here's a pretty one. This one is called Psychedelic. And these are the 2-ounce skeins. Oh, there's a pretty color. I've never seen that color before. What is this? This is black currant. That's a 10. And then they have the Kaboo yarns. And look at all the pretty colors they have there. And then they have Mainstays is making an anti-pill acrylic yarn now. Oh, look at this pretty color. That's gorgeous. That is something gorgeous. And then Mainstays is also making the 100% cotton yarn. This is a 4-weight, so it's worsted weight. It's 180 yards, 3.5 ounces. There's only a few colors in that, but I'm wanting to try that one of these days. And then there you see the Mainstay chenille in several different colors. I'm not going to pick them all up. There's even a pretty red one down there. Look at that. And then they have the blanket yarn. I don't do that really big blanket yarn. I don't like it very much. Sorry about all the noise, everybody. And then there's the Bernat baby blanket yarns. There's some, looks like, there we go, Bernat baby. Those are $9.12, and then the blanket yarn is $11.36 each. And then you get into the red heart yarns. Here's some more Premier Puzzle yarn. Look at this. Okay, this color is called Kickball. Look how pretty that is. Those nice colors. This color is called Maze. And it's, look at all those greens. So, and then they've got the hometown yarns by Lion Brand. Aren't those nice? And that is a 6 bulky weight, 4 ounces, 113 grams, 64 yards. You can make a nice scarf or something out of that. And there's the solids. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. Ooh, what's this color back here? Whoop. Wow, look at me. If I can get it turned around here. Montpelier Peacock of the Bernat Baby Sport yarn. And there's all the Jumbo Super Saver yarns. And they have the Red Heart Granny Square yarns. And there's my favorite one. This one is called Latte Stripe. Jumbo Super Saver Stripes. That's my favorite one. I don't know why. Probably because it's fall colors. And then there's the Mainstays Sparkles. And now the Super Savers are doing sparkles. We've got white, red, and black. How pretty is that? Okay, so, and then they have some Karen's Simply Soft. Let's see, what else are we looking at? More Jumbo Super Savers. Look at all the pretty colors. So, there's the Jumbo Super Savers. Those are $8.27 each. And then we get into the Mainstays yarn, which I've noticed, well, this one is a red heart, but this one, Mainstays is really adding to their color palette. I think they're doing really well by adding colors. Look at that peacock blue and that mint green. And then there's this soft color green. And look at those 3 greens together. Aren't those pretty? And there's the blues and the purples. So, and then you get into the embroidery stuff and all of that. So there's that. All right, so I am at Walmart B, close to where I live. And this is what the hooks and needles section looks like. It looks like they will be replenishing things. There's not a whole lot up there yet, but they've got more knitting needles than they do crochet hooks. And then on the bottom shelf, they have the loom kits. And they have the scrubby yarns back here. They're difficult to see, but there they are. Not much there right now, but there they are. I don't believe I've ever seen this. This is called Stitch Soak Scrub. It's 100% nylon. It looks like a lot like the stuff that you use when you scrub in the shower. So I don't know. It's only 1.4 ounces, 40 grams. It's considered a worsted weight. So I don't know. I've never done scrubby yarn. There is the Red Heart Scrubby. Not my favorite yarn to purchase. But there is that. There are the crochet hooks. They even have some prim crochet hooks. A couple of sizes I see. Then they have those big ones for that super bulky yarn. And that's about it for the tools. And then we get into the yarn. Ooh, they have a mandala yarn. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Bonus bundle. Let's see, what color is this? This is called Mayos. I don't know how to call that. Wow. MEOWTH. There it is. Okay. But it sure is pretty. Whatever color that is. It is that's a DK weight. That's a 3. That takes a size 5 knitting needle or size H crochet hook. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. It's really pretty. There we go. Okay. Oh, and there's some more of that. Oh, there we are. There it is out of the package. That's really pretty. That is a DK weight. Look at that. It's gorgeous. You could probably make a shawl or something out of that. There's the name of it. I don't know how to say that, but that's the name of it. Whatever color that is, it sure is pretty. That's a pretty spring color. That would make a really pretty spring shawl. Here's a mandala sparkle. That's called Aquila. That's really pretty with the purples and teals. And here's another new one. I don't know how new these colors are. This one is called Zen. It's really pretty. Let's see. There's another mandala. This one is called Groot. You've got, those are more fall colors, but there's a few of those there. Let's see, what other colors do we have? Oh, I see something that says baby. So this one says mandala baby. That's pretty. And there's another one. This one is called Narnia. Oh, that's pretty. I like that one. It looks like a baby rainbow. Okay. And then they have the Premier Bloom Chunky. That's a size 5 bulky. That's really pretty. That would make a pretty sweater. And there's a sweater on the front of it there. What is this one? Here's a mandala gradient. And this is the color burgundy. There you go. Looks like they have a few of those. And then of course they have the lilies, peaches and creams cones. There we go. Those cones are really pretty. I like buying the cones. I like to buy the cones because then they have just the smaller skeins of the peaches and creams. I haven't seen this color before. This one is called Rosemary. That's a really pretty green. There's white. There's a pretty blue. Oh, this is a color I have not seen yet. This is just gold. That's really pretty. Then they have the darker green and red. This Walmart doesn't seem to have a lot of yarn right now. And then they've got the Kobu in beautiful colors. This is Mainstays 100% cotton. They have red and they have white up there. Oh, and they have a bright green. And they have this really pretty pink. And then they have that color. Oh, and they have a blue, like a smoky blue color. I like the Kobu colors. The Kobu is the bamboo yarns. It is cotton and rayon from bamboo. There are your specs. 3.5 ounces, 51% cotton, 49% rayon from bamboo. And it is a DK weight. It's a 3. So there's those, and they have all those pretty colors. And then we have the blanket yarns. Oh, that's pretty. And then Simply Soft, we have all the big bulky blanket yarns. There's the Mainstays Cozy Chenille. That looks like a Bernat blanket yarn. And this is the super bulky. I think this is that's a 6 bulky. I don't normally buy those number 6 bulkies. They're too big. Now the Mainstays Chenille it's a 6. They're having some pretty colors there. Oh goodness, that's a pretty one. This one. So the Mainstays doesn't give a color, just gives you, doesn't name the color. Anyway, what is this? This is Bernat Future. It looks like one of those recycled yarns. This is natural. 6-ounce skeins. And then they have the Hometown yarns. Well, there's a pretty pink one. That's really pretty. Well, there's like 3 skeins of that. That would make a really pretty scarf or something. And they've got the teals. There's a pretty blue. They have, it looks like pretty much the same yarns that the other Walmart had. And I don't know why no one is buying this particular homespun yarn, but that's really pretty. Oh, look at that Bernat blanket yarn. That is really pretty. That's a tweed. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that one. So Bernat blanket is making the tweeds. And then we're getting in the baby yarns and the Bernat baby blankets. All the pretty colors there. That right there is the color I need to get. And I will come back later or at the beginning of next month. And I have some extra money. Okay, Premier Puzzle. What color is this? Kickball. I need to get a skein or 2 of this and work it up and see how that goes. Because I've seen a lot of people online purchase that Premier Puzzle, and they seem to really like it. So I think I need to get some and do a scarf or a hat or something. And this one is called Crossword. That's really pretty. And this green one is called Labarino. That's pretty. And then the Mainstays has their sparklies. They have several different colors of sparklies. I like that. And they've got the Karen Simply Soft. Oh, Karen Simply Soft is such nice yarn. Now see, that's good for, I like the Karen Simply Soft for like baby hats and scarves and booties and mittens. That's what I get that for, usually. So, okay, and what is this? Woolies. It's a 6 super bulky. What is this color called? This is called Bedrock. That's the only, no, there's like 3 skeins of that I'm seeing. So there's that. Here's some more Bernat Future. That's a really pretty blue color. There's some more baby yarn. Super Saver. That's a pretty gray color. It's called Carbon. That's a gorgeous dark gray. That'll go really pretty in most any. And look at that. Now we've got red heart making the sparklies. There's red. That looks like Christmas there. That red and white sparklies. There we go. And then you've just got your basic colors. Oh, here is a really pretty Jumbo Super Saver. What color is this? Brick red. It looks like between a dark orange and a red. It's really pretty though. I like it. Look at that compared to my red purse. And then you're back into your basic red hearts and mainstays colors. And they're all messy. I wonder if they have any of that Bernat Future. Oh, here's the Bernat Future 837 Escape. Huh. What is this? Now this feels more like a chenille type yarn. Oh my goodness, and it's really thin. We have a few different colors of that. That's really different. It's really different. Huh. And then you get into the fabrics. So that's it for the yarn.